So everyone, welcome back to the second part of the video, and today we are going to be doing the Jeep Rubicon continuation, and we're going to be building the chassis today, which is the Killerbody Mercury chassis. What I'll do, I'll take you through what I'm going to be doing and what parts I have to install on the chassis kit. So there also will be a link in the description if you go down there to my previous video where I have painted the shell. The shell is already complete for this. If you go back, have a look, there'll be a link in the description to that. You can watch the whole video while I airbrush the shell. So I'm making this video, this kit is a pre-production kit. There is no instructions in there. So hopefully when you get your kits, it will have instructions included. For this build, we're going to have to download them off of their website. Run through what we're going to be using. I've not used the most expensive materials on this. It's going to be sort of a slight budget, what you can use on these chassis. So again, we have the Mercury chassis, 1/10 trail truck. All the techno babble on the side there. What we're going to be needing to finish this, obviously a controller, 3 micro servos and a standard servo motor and ESC. So servos, standard size servo, E-tronics, 6-volt servo, metal geared and £22. Diff servos for lockable diffs. These are Power HD TR4. So these are direct replacements if you've got a TRX4. Fantastic replacement servo. Receiver, it's going to be using one from my neighbour. So we've got an 8-channel receiver there. And we have an old reedy motor and a crawler ESC there. We will quickly get this model unboxed and see what we get with the kit. So a quick look at it. So again, all bagged up items that we get. Fuel tank and chassis beams. Chassis rail kit, suspension, all bagged up and also all backed up. Everything in the kit comes in its little bags, so we know where it goes where. Steering servo support package, yeah, whatever that is. Couple of boxes. Also got the inner fender kit. Wheels and tyres, we'll get them out in a minute. They are bead-locked metal wheels. They look okay. Let's quickly open this up. What do we get in here? Oh wow, actual built engine, look, scale engine. How cool is that? Look at that. Very detailed. Last bit we got here, axle set. Oh wow, look at these. Pre-built axles. I need to check in here maybe, see if these are greased. As I say that, look, all the oil has fell out in the box already. Put it on for me at the moment. If you look, the only way I can get the manual is I have to go on their website here. So then, we'll get on with the build. So we have these limiting straps. We'll need to fit these onto here. Let's remember that. It's gone there. To choose which servo mount now we need to use. So grab a servo. You got the normal size standard servo mount, and then this one if you wanted to use a low profile. Obviously we're not using a low profile, so we're going to use a standard mount. All servos put together, servo holder, and to install the fuel tank. Now, on the manual it says here, look, you've got to install these parts here, G4. I hope now that that is not something to do with holding the shell on. So, fuel tank together. Rear subframe complete. Might have an issue here. They might have actually forgotten to drill the holes. You look at the instructions here, that part's there. It's supposed to go in there, but they haven't drilled the holes out. So guys, what I'm going to do for now, I'm going to leave those bits out. I mean, are you supposed to, I don't know if you need them or not. Maybe it's a fault in the instructions. Now it's time we've got to move on to the engine. So we've got the motor inside there, but we've got to get the motor installed in there. Gearbox, everything is pre-built. 2-speed is already put together, so we're hoping it's going to work. But what I did notice, you don't actually have to. I started taking all this to bits because I was like, oh, how do I get the motor in there and mesh it out? But it's actually got a removable cover on top. We've got the motor fitted. It's very nice, it's fully concealed. But look at that, look. Motor's completely hidden, just the wires we've got to try and hide now. That is all hopefully ready to go. Another nice thing that's found with the kit. So with this kit, it comes with 3 of these. These are the servo savers for the diff lockers, but if you wanted, so these little ones here, the Power HD ones, they've got quite a big spline. If you look at this e-tronics one, the splines are completely different, but you have splines for each one. So if you wanted to use a little cheap branded one like this, you have the ones for that, and you have also the ones for the bigger ones. Just going to get all these diff servos put together now. One of the diff lock servos ready to go, servo saver fitted, get that installed on the engine. This is where it goes. There you go, at the bottom in there. Okay, so we've got 2 servos fitted. One of those is 2-speed, and I take the other one is front wheel or rear wheel drive servo. More basically. So now we've got all that done, we need to put the frame on the outside. Okay, and then that one in there, and that one in there. Get in there. So the instructions say the suspensions should go like this. In my opinion, I don't think that's right. I think they need to go the opposite way, otherwise they're going to be rubbing. So I need to put these now to the front axle. Like so. Side in there. Then we've got to install the springs. So again, I hope the instructions are better if you do buy one of these guys, because this is random. Some of it you just have to guess which screws to use. I'm going to go on a whim, and I guess they are the little tiny ones here. Okay, so we've got the front and axle put together, all the springs are on there and all the steering controls. Unfortunately though, we have found bits missing for the kit. We look at the instructions here. These little bits on the end go on here are missing. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So what it's saying to do in instructions, I need to put some silicone grease on those. Freely. We've got to attach these little retaining straps. Another thing I've just found with the kit, if you want to use a standard size servo for the steering, you cannot use all this fan equipment at the front. If you're going to go and build one, you're going to have to use a short, stumpy size servo, a lot shorter than this, otherwise it's going to hit all this, which is a massive shame, but hey ho. So look at the box steering servo, it does have to be a short one, it's suggested, so that is probably why. Okay, so we have the front end more or less together. The linkages are on, suspension works, and you've got these limiting straps here, servos in. So these are the bits that are missing. Look here, there's supposed to be a bracket, connects that to that, and they are missing from the kit. Quickly moving on to the rear axle. So as I said, they come pre-assembled. Get in there now. Okay, so we've got the rear section 80% done. Obviously, like we said, we can't finish it because bits are missing from the kit. So let's get these two halves together. We're doing that. We're supposed to be using these. So somehow one goes one side and one goes the other. Okay, we have got it together. So done a little bit to the bottom. We've got the battery tray installed, servo tray installed. So what we need to do now is turn it over, try and get the servo in. Right, so there we go, battery tray installed. So now we've got to install arch liners. So time to got to stick the wheels together now. So B-lock wheels. So I just put the B-locks together. I've not done these before, so I'm not 100% sure how they go together. So I've got one B-lock done. First time I've ever done one, it takes quite a while to get them centred, so I think that looks okay. Quick day. So the wheels are actually held on by wheel nuts. They do look kind of cool. And then you have to do them up with this little Allen bar. So I've got all 5 wheel bolts in. Look lovely, but not keen on them. Looks really scale and cool, but I hope I never have to take them off again. Okay, we've got all the wheels on, so it doesn't look the best. Just say the mounting options, receiver goes up here and the ESC goes here. Put the ESC up here though, there's not enough room. So I've had to just stick the ESC on the side here for now. Receiver there. It's also supposed to have these side mounts on it here, either side. Step rails, they are on there. They come with the body, but there is no mounting points for them, so I've had to drill them myself. Also, to fit the body, if you look at here, it says you need to drill the rear end to the front end to connect it together if you don't use their chassis, but you still have to for their chassis. So I need to rewrite that or sort that out. There is 2 mounting points. There is one on the rear here and here. Apart from that, there is no other mounting point for the rear section, even though it says it's a manual. And the front section is mounted here and up here. We have to remove the headlights from the body. So you can see in there, those 3 little points, one here, one there, and one there. We're going to need to drill those up to connect the bed to the actual cab itself. We go 3 holes drilled out. I did that with the body reamer, nice and easy. Got the bed attached, as I said, you can see there. So 3 bolts screwed all the way through to the bed. So that is now attached to there. And then you attach it to the chassis via that, and there's 2 mounting points here and here. For me, it's the bed just doesn't line up 100%. I know it's me probably being anal, but you know, I think they should line up there. Also, to get the body on, we're going to need to take these light fitments out here. So the screws out of there and there, they're the ones that go through here. Taking the screws out of there, they're most likely to fall out. That's going to be the only problem. It's going to be quite difficult getting on there. But I use this stuff called black tack. It's like blue tack, but 10 times as strong. So I'm going to take a bit of that and stick it in there, and that should hold the light clusters in. So there, if you can see that, got a bit of black tack under there. Hold that light cluster in, and the same on this side. There we go, everyone. Build is now complete. I think it looks awesome. A couple of the obvious things that still need to be fixing. That's very nice. So a quick montage. So remember, everyone, there is a day left, 24 hours. You can win this Arm Outcast 4S BLX V2.5. Link in the description. Another build complete, everyone. Looks absolutely awesome. A few things that I do want to cover with this kit. The shell, absolutely perfect. Other bits with the chassis, I found obviously the 4 bits that were missing from the kit. So if I show you underneath, if you can see that, the links here, they are, at the moment, they are tie wrapped on. So those 4 bits are missing, but this is a pre-release chassis. So I've spoken to Killerbody themselves. They are sending me the bits to complete that. The other thing I found with it, the battery tray, in my opinion, it is way too small. As you can see, it's under here. The battery that I put in it was 1300 milliamp 2S. It says it'll only run 2S. You don't want to run it on 3S because the drive system won't be able to take it. The other thing inside there is really close to the prop shaft. So if you're using a soft pack, that could, in theory, slide over and rub on that while you're driving it. So there needs to be another sort of plate inside here under the battery tray. And regarding the instructions I think need to be looked at as well. They need to be a little bit clearer, a little bit more defined. But overall, it looks absolutely awesome. As I say, all the doors open. You can get an interior for this as well. I don't know when that will be available, and you can get a full light kit for it also for the shell. But really scale, really looks absolutely brilliant. Tyres and wheels feel absolutely wicked as well. So what I will do, like I said, I'll put links in the description to everything I've used with this, the kit, the shell, the kit, what I've used. It'll all be a link in the description. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. There will be a lot more videos coming like this. If you enjoy this sort of video, like and subscribe, please. It will help my channel out and help to grow. So thanks, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.